Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing why do others feel threatened by you? And I got this idea from Chitra Moon. I really love her, and she says she had this one for her Patreon or whatnot, but it kind of inspired me to do it myself. So we have here pile number 1 with the orange candle, pile number 2 with the green candle, and pile number 3 with the purple candle. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for my viewers that picked pile number 1 with the orange candle, let's find out, why do others feel threatened by you? Let's see here. I'm getting Aquarius energy here, Gemini, air, fire. Someone very talkative, someone very interested in the arts, interested in sports. Let's see here. You can really love watching podcasts. Let's see here. Why do others feel threatened by my pal number 1? Why do others feel threatened by my pal number 1? Yeah. Off the bat, people feel threatened because there's something off of a shake it off energy here. Like, you will shake your haters off. Like, you will shake anybody off immediately. You have great comebacks, okay? Pile number 1, I feel like people feel very threatened because they feel like you can just beat them in smaller words. Ten of Swords. Okay, and then we have the Empress at the end. Okay, so let's just start with the strength. Okay, the strength is very much giving psychotic energy, but from your side. And not psychotic in a sense where, you need to be in a mental institute, but more like that's how people feel about your angry energy. Okay, it's like you would really go there. Okay, this is the pile that is not afraid to defend themselves or those that love them. And that can be a big extreme part why others feel threatened about you, because they know that you're someone that's not gonna just let anybody take advantage of you or even, tell you who you are. It's almost sort of people feel threatened because they're scared. Okay, this one entails it entirely. They're scared. A lot of people are scared of you, maybe because you hold back a lot about yourself, and it's almost like you know a lot more about others than they do about you. How is that? I don't know. Maybe you're psychic, maybe you're a really great listener, or maybe you could just like really look through people and their mess. Okay, Ten of Swords upright. Yeah, they're threatened by you because overall you are a threat. You can be very calculated. Okay, this is the group that people are going to be scared of because they don't know what will be your next plan, what will be your next move, and if you're going to be vengeful. They don't know that. You maybe have a history of being very vengeful towards people, or even, taking it to hell with others, pile number 1. But maybe you've changed over the years, but overall, due to the fact that you know a lot, you're so smart and so put together, it's threatening for others because you can probably throw their dirt in their face. It's like the full energy is like coming out clear. It's just more like people have this eerie feeling that you just don't care about anything. You don't care to shed the light on things. You don't care to be blunt about a situation. You don't care to tell it all. You don't care to just, be a parrot and let it all out. You know what I mean? Like, pile number 1, you can just know entirely too much about people, and that's why people feel threatened about you, because it's like a lot of people don't have any dirt on you. People don't really have anything to bring back. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, like there's nothing here, and it's like almost like too perfect, like the Empress. You know what I mean? People might feel very threatened by your ideas, by how you communicate your ideas and even how you make your ideas into the 3D, pile number one. People feel threatened also by your mysteriousness. Your mysteriousness in plants, mysteriousness in travel, and what you do, who you like, and what you don't. This is the pile that you really won't know if pile number one likes you because they respect you, but they never had any hard feelings towards you or anything. But it's like, maybe because you don't know them that much, maybe they don't like you. You always keep people in a very awkward position. They don't know if you like them or not. Pile number one. Like, you're kind, you're generous, you're a good person, but you kind of confuse others, and just the confusion in general can be very threatening for others, especially people that are very paranoid and think, people are out to get them. Maybe you've had that in your past where you felt like people always felt like you were out to get them. Okay, but that wasn't always the case. Let's see here. Why do others feel threatened by my pal number one? Why do others feel threatened about my pal number one? People might feel really threatened because you might look very financially well kept. You can be someone that gives really good gifts, or you're someone that really takes care of the people around you, or doesn't mind to splurge or spend on those around you. Okay, so not only is your finances in check, you're also very beautiful. You're very handsome, and haters are going to feel threatened by this. Not only are they a good person, but they also, you know, are earning a lot of money. They're getting their bag, They have their love figured out. They have their situations figured out. You're almost threatening because not only do you look like you can defend yourself, you look like you have it all. Okay? And you can be someone as well that you don't really like to get too personal with people. I definitely see someone that could be very communicative, very kind, but I don't feel like you go deeper with others. I don't feel like you tell people your deeper personal stuff. All right? And that can be threatening for others that want to know something to maybe pull it out the bag later on. I just want to let you guys know that anybody that feels threatened by you, it's not necessarily someone you want to keep in your circle, pal number one, because these are people that would assume the worst just cause. I don't think you give anybody a reason to be feeling threatened. I feel like this is more mentally for others. But pal number one, if you ever figured out, or you ever like in your mind have told yourself, I don't know what I do to people that people just disappear in my life, or just don't show me any interest. You know what I mean? It can be rooted deeply to about how open you are about yourself, and also because they probably do not feel settled in their own lives. They don't feel complete in their life, and you remind them of that incompletion. Okay, whether it's through your finances or your love relationships. So a lot of people that feel threatened about you are 9 times out of 10 comparing themselves to you, pal number one. I don't think you purposely make people feel threatened by you, or or scared. I just feel like you minding your business, you doing what you have to do on a daily basis to be a better you, can threaten those that are not very focused on themselves. Okay, those that are out with mischievous plans. Okay, because this is what I'm saying. When you don't, this is the thing. When you plot on someone, it's because you obviously feel like there's something you can say. Okay, you can say or you can do about that person. All right, and it's somehow you put a stop to those plotters. Like you kind of take their power away because they don't know much, and because whatever they say would just directly be pointed at them, so that they have nothing in their case. All right, and I just feel like anybody that's even planning on plotting is someone that you should literally stay away from. So problem number one, I don't really think anybody will mess with you. I think you're threatening enough. Okay, your attitude is threatening, your life is threatening, your goals, everything. It's kind of like a threat for those that view it as a threat, those that view you as a threat, or either competition. Okay. A lot of the reasons why some of these people in this group might be alone when it comes to friends or supporters, like real life supporters, like friends, is because a lot of people that come in your life instantly come to compete. Pile number one, I'm so sorry about that. They instantly come into complete to compete because you kind of are complete, or you look like it. Pile number one, it's like, the looks, the career, the relationship, the pockets. You gotta complete. All right, and you have a lot to offer. Okay, when you come around, things happen for others. It's like your light kind of diminishes any type of negativity that was surrounding any person. So that's what I'm getting here. Any last messages on why do others feel threatened about my pal number one? Why do others feel threatened about my pal number one? Okay, because it's just very hard to come up against you. Six of Wands here at the end of the deck. Well known, popular, well recognized. Pile number one, you can just be someone that minds your business. But doing that, you also make your life look better. And they might feel threatened because they're not a part of it. They're not receiving the same things you're receiving. It's like people feel threatened of you because they can't go against you. There's nothing to go against here. And sometimes you come in as a lesson for those that just can't see the beauty in their own lives. It's like those people that are just empty inside and outside, and you come along to bring a light. You come like God's test to basically lighten up that other person's world, and then this person just tries to drag you down with them because they can't see their own worth, and then they're constantly viewing you as competition, to then losing you and realizing that their life is still not complete. Just know anybody that has gone against you, groups, people, co-workers, they've all learned a lesson. They've all learned a lesson that, people may come into your life to inspire you or to leave you in the same place you started. So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that clicked pile number two with the green candle, let's find out, why do others feel threatened by you? Why do others feel threatened by my pile number two? Okay, people that feel threatened by you, pile number two, are people that are no longer in your life. These are the people that are threatened by you. These are people that hurt you in the past. These are exes. These are friends that are no longer able to access you. People that are blocked. Friends that can't reach or talk to you or even apologize. Those are the people that feel threatened by you, pile number two. It's no one in your life. It's all people from the past, people that you've cut, people that just have memories in your mind. You only have memories of them in your mind because they're no longer a part of your life. Some feel threatened because they can no longer play both sides in your life. They can no longer be a smile in your face and a stabber behind your back. Another reason why these people will feel threatened is because they have no power over you. Some of these people once had positions in your life where you would listen to them, You will live for them. You will do anything for them. You will have fun with them. But at this point, they're finding themselves in a solitude, or a solitude without you, okay? It's just like there's no reverting what have happened, and that this is why they feel threatened. You've discovered their hand. You've discovered the snake behind your back. Now, in order for the snake to come back, it will have to come back as a sheep, or a wolf in sheep's clothing. But it's impossible for them to hide their hand now. That's why they feel threatened. And this could be about anybody, guys. Old group of friends, co-workers, classmates, exes. Anybody in your past feels threatened because they feel like they're not important, and they feel like they lost their game. It's like when you think that you know someone, that they will always come back, or they will always be in the palm of your hands. And then one day it's not like that. It can be also, it could be like a tower moment for you, because it's like crashing down. Wow, like this person really does not care anymore. Or this person really does not want me to be a part of their life. These people can also feel threatened because you have no problem being alone. You see, one thing in specific that messed up people do sometimes is that they will get people known as flying monkeys. This is something that Chitra Moon also taught me, the flying monkeys, which was 100% true. If you watch her video, if you go on Chitra Moon, she literally tells you what's a flying monkey. And I've had a lot of flying monkeys in my life. And basically she just breaks it down to be a flying monkey is someone sent by someone you don't like to be in your life and report back to the other person. Meaning, if you guys have a friend in common, a neighbor in common, a family member in common, anything in common to a connection to anybody in the past is a flying monkey. Because believe it or not, 9 times out of 10, what flying monkeys do is that they go and report back to the person. The flying monkeys don't necessarily care about you. They just care about what their actions, basically the popularity that they can get, or the attention that they can get talking to you and reporting back. Okay? It's just like a thrill for them, right? So you are in a moment in your life where not even a flying monkey can come by. Okay, pile number 2, not even a flying monkey can come and figure out your business and go report it to a hater or someone that's threatened. And I feel like this is what's more threatening, is that your protection against people and things and situation is very protected. I hear like a whole border control for that ass. Okay, pile number 2, like you guys are down to protect your peace. Okay, so let's see here. Why do others feel threatened about my pile 2? Why do others feel threatened about my pile number 2? Why do others feel threatened? Ooh. I got the Magician earlier for pile number 1. But I don't like to take flying cards, because mistakes happen. But let's see. People also feel threatened about you for some glow up, like a glow up that happened. Maybe somebody here has like some breast implants or like some cosmetic surgeries done. And also it could be like some Botox or something like that. But I see a lot of threatening due to the physical looks. Right now in your life, I feel like a lot of people would like to be involved. A lot of people would like to be involved in your life. Pile number 2. because of how good it seems from the background. So a lot of people from your past do feel threatened by all your accomplishments, how you're leveling up, how you're moving forward, how you're glowing up, okay? And how they're not an option anymore. I feel like the biggest threat is the lack of access to you, the lack of access to your business, the lack of access to your likes or dislikes. Okay, I feel like this was the pile that suffered from a lot of copycats in their past, or people trying to mimic them and then leave them out and dry. Okay, pile two, like people would just come around you, steal your whole personality, steal your knowledge, steal your goals, your plans, your ideas, and then move along with the next person like you never mattered to them. And I feel like you ended all those loose ends with people. It's like you're either in or you're out. Like, you know what I mean? Are you fully taking my side or you're out, okay? People also feel threatened for this group because you no longer fight for them, you no longer look for them, and you no longer try to get on their good side. You used to be someone that also always loved the peace, always loved having conversations, always loved trying to fix issues with people, but it literally got you nowhere. It would just make the snake stronger, or, make the person with the knife in their hand, like, wiser. Like, it would just teach your enemies how to be better, or teach your haters how to be better haters. Pile number two. So you will always be the mediator, the person trying to fix the situations, but it just always led you to the same place of disappointment and not trusting your intuition. Okay? So people feel also threatened because someone here is a witch. Someone here is a witch, and someone very close minded around you feels like, or in your past, because this is people from the past that feel threatened, they really feel like you're out to get them magically. Pile number two, trust me, as a tarot reader, we get those all the time. They support you until they don't support you anymore. Now, you do the craft now, okay? But when they were in your face, it didn't matter if you did the craft. It's just now that you're not around, maybe you're out to get them. But pile number two, I feel like your happiness is also threatening for a lot of these people. I feel like for some of you guys with the Seven of Wands in reverse, some of these people try to go for your home, try to attack your home, your well-being, and attack your character, attack your reputation. And the fact that you're still smiling it off, ignoring it all, it's kind of like, whoa. Our damage does nothing, basically, right? People also feel threatened by you because they feel non-important. They don't feel recognized or seen or heard by you. It's like you completely cut them off from your radar. It's like, yeah, they're human. I respect them. But other than that, they're not valid. They're not allowed in my life. Let's see, any cards on why do others feel threatened by my pile two? Yeah, a lot of people, it hurts some people to not have access to your life, pile two, because it kind of, in the past, it kind of was like an entertainment for those that weren't really real to be in your life and know your stuff. Let's see here. Why do others feel threatened by my pile number two? Why do others feel threatened by my pile number two? They feel threatened because with the Tower card, it's like you finished a cycle. You ended a cycle, and they did not like that, because their efforts in trying to hurt you are now stopped. This is people from the past. Some people, though, that genuinely miss your love also feel threatened by your endings and how you ended it with them. They feel threatened because of its permanence. It's like you made things permanent. You permanently removed yourself. You permanently closed cycles with people that felt like, you were probably going to be there forever and deal with their shit. People are also feeling threatened because you're somebody changed. You don't react the same to things. You are someone very passive, and I feel like things don't annoy you or get you mad or get you jealous, which maybe is what those people be trying to do sometimes. Like throw the secret rock and hide the hand. And if you react, you'll look crazy. It's like people be antagonizing you, pile number two, and you don't fall for it. And that can also be a reason why they're threatened at times. Because it's like, what do we have to do to get to this person's head? And they're starting to realize that it's absolutely nothing with the tower. It's like it's a dead end situation. It's like a cat trying to find an imaginary mouse. Let me see. Any last messages for my pile number two? Yeah, they feel threatened because they're not in your circle. And I'm gonna say it for real, pile number two. You guys are someone very cool. You are super intelligent. You are such a great supportive person. Supportive, loving, has a lot of wisdom to offer, intelligence, ideas. You change people's lives, okay, pile two? You constantly do. And I feel like the number one thing of why these people are threatened that you're not in their life is because they can't smooch off of your loving energy. They can't find that loving energy in nobody in their life. They can't find the you in their family. They can't find the you in their friend group. They can't find you. And that is the biggest threat in a lot of people in your past life. That they cannot find someone like you. Not even your exes, okay? Not even your old friends. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number three with this purple candle, let's find out, why do others feel threatened by you? I'm hearing somebody laugh, like really loud. Or like someone like almost yelling, like being very loud. But it's not like in an obnoxious manner. It's kind of like more in a funny manner. Let's see here. Why do others feel threatened by my pile three? Why do others feel threatened by my pile three? People feel threatened because of your love life situation. Some of you guys can be in a very committed relationship and a very healthy relationship, and that can almost come off as threatening for some that don't. We have the Fool and the Well and the Ten of Pentacles. So another reason why others might feel very threatened of you, because they feel like you keep secrets when it comes to your successes or your career. Like you keep secrets maybe when it comes to your beauty regimen, where you buy your clothes, or like how do you do what you do in your business? You know what I mean? Like, how do you do what you do, and what's the secret of it? Like, people feel like you have this big old secret of why you are successful in your career and why you probably look this good, or how did you come up with that idea? Okay, people feel like you're hiding the secrets to success, all right? People might also feel threatened by your life because they might feel left out in a way. And for this group, there's a lot of jealousy here. People can be jealous of your love life, your home, or your career. You have a lot of people that can be jealous of you, pile number three. But it somehow feels like you know that. The Hermit in reverse. It's almost like you kind of know it, but don't really pay attention to it. Okay? And it feels like it kind of breaks your heart because it's like if only people knew how much work I do, how much work I put in, how long and how hard it took me to get here. If only people knew that. But it's like you feel instantly judged by the world for just living or for just living the way you want to live. You know what I mean? You feel judged by the world, maybe even isolated by the world because you chose a different path or you're doing good at what you really wanted. Why do I feel like this saying relates to you guys? Like the saying that says, people love you until you're doing better than them. All of a sudden, there's a disconnect or a problem. I feel like even from a younger age, you notice that you really never had it that good. And I feel so sorry for you guys because I feel like a lot of you guys probably even disconnected from family because of your successes or your great upbringing. You feel kind of like something's wrong with you. Although you know there's nothing wrong with you. But it almost like your life almost feels like that. I'm so sorry, Pal 3. I didn't mean to like take this shit to a whole other level. But I just want you to know that you're very loved and you're very seen. And no matter the people in your life that don't see that, it doesn't take away from that. There's gonna be people in our life that we love, but they just won't feel that same love. But does it mean that we lack something? No. It doesn't mean that. I think in the past you've trusted the wrong people, but it was almost kind of like destined to happen. Just know that whoever is not in your life right now, Pal 3, is definitely not meant to be in it. And that's okay. Let's see here. Why do others feel threatened by my Pal 3? Why do others feel threatened by my Pal 3? Because you're holding back right now? Because you're looking really good right now? You're looking very youthful. I feel like your glow up, it's like the more you release toxic things in your life, Pal 3, it's like the more beautiful you become or the more handsome. Yeah, you're not coming towards anybody anymore. It's like you're not fighting for the love in your life. You're not fighting for friends, you're not fighting for family. You're not fighting for no one that feels like you should have fought for them. Well, I feel like you should have never played hard to get. It's like the moment you're doing better, it's like people almost feel like you're supposed to beg for them to show them their importance. It's like you're already important. They know it. But your importance is almost like removing their importance. But that's jealousy speaking. Cuz just because you became more important didn't take away from how important that other person was in your life. But it's like your importance rising made them feel like their importance lacked. It's almost like a lot of people in your life that feel threatened right now, they almost wanted you to fight for them. And it really sucks because even people that had disappointed you expected you to fight for them. Pal 3, I don't know what kind of people pleaser you were in the past. And I don't need you to feel offended because I'm calling you that, because that's the truth of it. It's like even people that didn't do nothing for you feel entitled to getting this like fight from you. Like, I don't get it. They didn't do the work. They didn't support you. They didn't help you. They didn't do anything. But somehow they feel like you should have been there more for them, or you should have offered them more awareness or care, or you should have cared more, or you should have looked after them more. You know what I mean? I see people here blaming you for their own failures. Yeah. These people are feeling threatened because you're not after them anymore. You're not looking for them. You're not out trying to pick up rocks. When your circle is already filled with diamonds. Like, why would I leave my castle that I'm filled with diamonds to go outside and pick up a rock with no significant value? A lot of these people that feel threatened by you are literally dead weight in your life. They hold no value. And I feel like that's why they're threatened. They don't hold any type of importance anymore like they used to. You don't fight like you used to fight for people anymore. You fight for your goals. You fight for your life. You fight for your happiness. It's like you were always about others. You were always about your relationship. You were always about your friends, your siblings, everybody, your cousins. And nobody was like that about you. Nobody was all about you. Nobody really stopped like you stopped your life for them. Nobody did that for you. And it's like somehow when you started to choose yourself, somehow it kind of became a problem. I heard the phone works both ways, you know? It's like people might expect one thing from you, or they're expecting it, but it just doesn't happen anymore. You've completely changed. And that's what's threatening for others. You completely changed your attitude and what's important for you. So let's see here. Why do others feel threatened by my pile 3? Why do others feel threatened by my pile 3? Why do others feel threatened by my pile 3? Yeah, they can't disappoint you anymore. Or their disappointments is not bothering you anymore. The temperance. There's balance in your life. They can't just come in and take. You know what I mean? And Nine of Swords upright next to the 9 of Wands. You know, 999 can be significant for this group. But honestly, others feel threatened by you right now because you don't care about them anymore. You don't care. I feel like this is a really reoccurring theme in your life, where is that you put people in your life on a pedestal. You make it all about them and how much they mean to you. And then at the end, they show you that they didn't care the same about you. And I feel like you've made the people in your life so used to you begging and reaching out and coming out of your way for them that they kind of feel like it's almost obligated. Now that it's not obligated, now that they've definitely met this new side of you, it's almost like a nightmare for them that they have lost that significant position in your life. Yes, ranking positions. Pile 3, you love hard. You love extremely hard. And I'm going to let you know that your love is not impossible to find. Just do not settle for what's not you. Just because, oh, well, that's who they are. Well, I say that's bullshit. People show up for those that they want to show up for. People are there for people that they want to be there for. People are loyal to those that they want to be loyal to. And people choose you or choose to be around you when they want. All right? Don't let it confuse you. Oh, no, they're just like that. Oh, no, some people have different ways of expressing their love. That's true. But wouldn't that just mean that it's not your type of love? Listen, you can love someone so much, but if that person doesn't feel the same way about you, you're kind of pouring your cup into an empty cup that has nothing and nothing for you. It's almost like throwing your cup on the floor, giving it to someone that can't match it. And this is, you know, I realized that I love really hard. And there is people that are not going to be like me, and that's fine, because that means that those people are not for me. I feel like a lot of you guys have realized that your love is special and is meant for special people. Just because someone holds a title, a cousin, a brother, doesn't mean that they're entitled or they're supposed to match that love for you. They're not. As hard as it sounds, they're not. And it's heartbreaking. Yeah, it is. But it's also liberating to know that you are in control. And if someone chooses not to love you the way you love, it's okay to love someone else. And it's okay to pour that love into other things, pets, yourself, other people that have the same energy. So these people feel threatened because you're not their toy anymore. Because you're not in command when they need you. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.